Hello!
Oh, hello!
We haven't made a video in a really long time because we've both been extremely busy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, I haven't stopped since Thursday night.
Yeah, me too.
It's been pretty insane, but needless to say,
But we do have stuff to talk about.
we do. The first thing is our psychology professor. We're taking a class called Psychology of Personality, which we signed up together because what is it for?
Because Aaron and I both need social and behavioral science credit, and so we take Psychology of Personality with Dr. Bill Higgins.
Oh
and
my gosh.
He is
the funniest person. If you ever have a chance to take his class, you should. Because he might be retiring soon.
He's a crazy old man.
He's 75 years old, and the main things that he talks about are his children, golfing,
how he wishes he was young again.
And he says these snide remarks. Like, Dee and I were walking to class, and you know when you're like walking next to someone and you know who they are, but you don't know if you should say hi or not? Well, Dee and I were like walking in class, and he was like walking next to us, like sauntering down the hall, and he goes, "What does he say?"
He goes, "It's okay, you don't have to say hello." And Aaron and I were like, "Oh, hello, Dr. Higgins."
It was one of those really awkward moments, especially since it was a girl like standing next to us.
And then he always calls on like either Aaron and I in class.
Or this girl who sits next to us.
Yeah.
He's obsessed with her. The first day of class, she spilled water all over the floor, and he's like, "It's okay, I won't tell anybody." And then the next kid, he comes in, and he falls. And then Higgins is like, "Oh, she did that. That's your fault."
And every single day he comes into class, and like he always licks his lips because he gets his lips dry out really quick, and he's always like, "It's the result of that antipsychotic medicine." And he says it every day.
Every single day. Except now he's not saying it as much because people don't laugh.
And there's this one kid in our class who is from Africa, and he has a really thick accent. And he has like a really deep voice, and Higgins can never understand him. So every time he talks to him, he always asks him to repeat the first thing he said. And the other day he was like, "You know, I can just never understand the first thing you say to me."
And he's like, "Yeah, I just want to stay home with my wife. She always runs in the morning, and I just sit by myself and eat my cereal." And so the kid in the back, he goes, You should stay home next week and let us have the day off." And he goes, "You came all the way from Africa
to get a week off." And the best thing I think he said all week was he has a cell phone and it's attached to a little keychain and he keeps it in his pocket, and he was like, "This is me joining the modern world, except I have no one to call, and I don't even know my own cell phone number." So.
He's absolutely ridiculous, but we love him.
He makes our day.
Oh, I have to tell you a story. And you guys who watch, who is probably like 3 people.
Glendy, Jeff, Jimmy.
So, I went to the Yukon football game the other day, and I had to park like all the way in the middle of nowhere, like past Cabela's, like far away, okay? And I paid $12 to walk all that way. So, I finally get into the stadium, and I sit down in my seat because I was waiting for Jimmy to come and get me from that seat so I could go in the student section. I sit next to these really, really drunk 40-year-old guys. I'm like, I'll be D, and then the guy's behind me. He taps me on the shoulder, and he goes, "Not to take this the wrong way, but you should be one of those cheerleaders up there." And I was like, yeah, okay, this is really awkward. The guy next to me is like, "So where are you from? Are you a Buffalo fan? Or are you a Yukon fan?" And I was like, oh God, Jimmy, save me. So then I go and stand with them over in the student section. And I snap my bra strap.
That's all.
No, it gets better. It gets better. I didn't know if it was just like somebody had brushed up against me or what. No, he comes up to me after the game and goes, "That was me."
Good to
And I
know.
didn't tell Jimmy, and then Jimmy was like, "What was that about?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Good thing you didn't tell me."
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Oh, this is there in a nice room.
Yeah, I
I've
don't know.
seen
if
our
you've
room.
seen
That's
it.
my side.
Yep.
But
My side is kind of crazy.
our room is ridiculous.
Guess what comes back tonight?
Dexter.
It does, but I can't watch it until tomorrow because I don't have Showtime.
Yeah. Meh. Congratulations, Emily Deschanel, if you ever happen to watch our video, because you got married secretly yesterday.
We'll tag you in this video.
I wish I was there. Didn't get an invite. I'm hurt.
For those of you who have not watched Office this week, you should.
Yes.
It was hilarious, especially the beginning. And when Michael talks about his summer.
Yes. It was really good.
It was good.
And, yeah. Oh, I got a job. I'm now a student aide for Math 100, Math 98 algebra classes here at WestCon. So I sit there and chew gum and draw until someone raises their hand. And then I run over there and they say, Dee, how do you do x plus y equals 10? And then I tell them, and then I go and sit for 20 more minutes until, yeah, I do that for a few hours every week.
I work at Starbucks, making people happy. Sometimes, not so much.
Not always.
Not always.
But
I try.
yeah.
That's about it. I'm gonna go upload like 7 CDs onto my computer because I have this one that I haven't uploaded since, and I've had it since February. I have this one that's D gave.
Country and ghetto.
Joe gave it. And then I have one in my computer right now which has 20 songs, and I don't know any of their names. Whoops.
Okay.
And then I have another one, and 2 more. So that's 6, I think.
Well, we're gonna try and make more of these. We're gonna be trying more consistent, like once a week.
For real.
Okay.
Have an
Okay.
awesome night and enjoy the week.
We'll be in touch.
Later.